What up, it's Miley.
I'm Miley Cyrus.
I think people overthink growing up. It's like, I think people forget that they at one point changed too, and it's not some conscious decision that all of a sudden wake up and you're like, oh, I'm gonna be different. Like, it's such an odd question. I never know. I kind of look at people very blank when they're like, so what's this new Miley all about? It's like, I didn't really have this rebirth. I'm the same human being, same skin, same person.
And the Choice Summit song is We Can't Stop by Miley Cyrus.
Thanking my amazing fans, my smilers, for making this happen for me.
Why did you cut your hair off?
I cut my hair mostly just because I was never in a kind of position where I was allowed to change it up. I was always in contracts where I had to look a certain way. So finally when I had that freedom, I did the extreme opposite. Shaved my head, dyed me blonde. Like, I need to like let go of like a past in a way, because I felt like we need to see change. Everything that happens, we need to see for our own eyes. I just felt like I had this whole new attitude. I felt like I could finally be the bad bitch I really am. Even just the way I dress started to like open up.
There are millions of young people who woke up and wanted to change the world. They saw an injustice on TV about the hungry, or read about kids who can't drink clean water or people who need homes. They had an idea to make a difference, so they took that idea to the breakfast table and said, I'm gonna do some good today.
La 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 la, la 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 la, ba 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 ba.
You will always have mean comments. People will always talk about you, always, and that's never gonna change.
Miley Cyrus had a shocking performance at the VMA.
Miley Cyrus was once idolized by millions of kids all across the country. Now she's become one of the most polarizing public figures in the country, especially after her outrageous and kind of downright raunchy performance at last night's MTV Video Music Awards.
I don't pay attention to the negative because I've seen this play out so many times. How many times have we seen this play out in pop music? You know now. You know what's happened. Madonna's done it. Britney's done it. Every VMA performance, anyone that performs, that's what you're looking for. You're wanting to make history. Me and Robin the whole time said, you know we're about to make history right now. You're thinking about it more than I thought about it when I did it. Like, I didn't even think about it because that's just me. You are the rudest human being I've ever met in my life.
Another tweet from Miley Cyrus expressing her hate for paparazzi. She writes, quote, I hate paparazzi with a passion, disgusting pigs.
The paparazzi really frustrate me, and it makes me really upset, you know, that I am being followed around by men that I don't know. And for anyone else, you could be, you know, that could be considered stalking, and I don't know who those guys are. You know, I don't know if they're good guys, bad guys. I don't necessarily care. I don't really want anyone following me ever, because that's, you know, that's just a weird concept, and doesn't seem like the safest either. You know, I think that's kind of an unfair thing, but it's, you know, it's what I have to deal with.
What the okay? Are you serious? Or you go calm down? You just hit my mom.
I didn't hit your mom.
Yeah, you just ran into my mom with your camera. You just ran into my mom with your camera.
Nah, that would never disrespect your mom.
Don't you ever do that again. You just almost hurt my mom. Don't you ever even think about it.
Should do this, Miley should do this. Miley doesn't need to do anything but sit and chill and enjoy life and make good music, music that I love, and that's the most important thing. And, you know, make, you know, art that means something to me, that's important to me, and something that keeps me going and keep me happy, because that's what I love to do, you know. So I don't let anyone ever affect the way that I think of my art.
I get very emotionally attached to my music, and I go really like hard, and I get I get fired up easy if things I feel like aren't gonna work out, just because it's literally been my whole life for the past 2 years. So I put more love into this record than anything else. So it has to do well. But I also think with saying that, I think if you're only putting love into what you're doing, then there's no way that things won't work out for you. So just being positive. Think about anything other than like what I'm working on at that moment, like in the studio. I think being passionate about something means not really stopping for anything. So that's why this record has been really kind of crucial to me as a person, because I've never really had to sacrifice for my career before, and I've had to a little bit with this record, just friends and kind of putting everything that's going on in like my own personal life aside, and putting like my music 100% first. It's crazy because I've just been waiting for the past 2 years. That's all me and Pharrell like talked about when we were in Miami and working on the record, was the day that people were actually going to get to hear them.
Above everything, I love my fans, and that's the one that I hate the biggest rumor the most, is that I don't take care of my fans, because I've been going through just a ton of stuff, and working really hard, and there's always times I stop for as many fans as I possibly can, and I take as many pictures, and the best thing in the world is when someone stops and tells me that, the climb has helped them do something, or Party in the USA was their, summer song they love to, dance to, and